Hello, welcome to CD TechSoft YouTube video series. Today we are going to talk about AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification questions and answer. What is the AWS Well-Architected Framework, and why is it important? The AWS Well-Architected Framework is a set of best practices designed to help cloud architects build secure, high-performing, and efficient infrastructure for their applications. It provides a consistent approach for evaluating architectures and implementing designs that will scale with the application's growth. Following the well-architected framework helps ensure that workloads are secure, cost-effective, and performant. What is the purpose of AWS Identity and Access Management? AWS IAM is a service that enables you to manage access to AWS services and resources securely. It allows you to create and control AWS users and groups, assign permissions, and use policies to manage access across AWS services. IAM helps organizations implement the principle of least privilege, ensuring that users and systems have only the necessary permissions to perform their tasks. Explain the difference between Amazon S3 and Amazon EBS storage in AWS. Amazon S3 is an object storage service designed to store and retrieve any amount of data from anywhere on the web. It is suitable for storing and retrieving large amounts of unstructured data. On the other hand, Amazon Elastic Block Store provides block-level storage volumes that you can attach to Amazon EC2 instances. EBS volumes are suitable for use as boot volumes or additional storage volumes for EC2 instances. What is the shared responsibility model in AWS, and how does it apply to security? The shared responsibility model in AWS defines the security responsibilities between AWS and the customer. AWS is responsible for the security of the cloud infrastructure, while customers are responsible for security in the cloud, which includes securing their data, applications, identity, and network configurations. Understanding this model is crucial for implementing effective security practices in the AWS cloud. How can you optimize costs in AWS? Cost optimization in AWS involves making efficient use of resources to minimize expenses while maintaining performance. This can be achieved through right-sizing instances, using reserved instances, leveraging auto-scaling to adjust resources based on demand, and implementing tagging for resource organization. AWS also provides tools like AWS Cost Explorer to analyze and visualize cost data. What is the AWS Free Tier, and how can it be beneficial for users? The AWS Free Tier is a program that allows new AWS users to explore and try out a limited set of AWS services for free for a specified duration. It provides users with the opportunity to gain hands-on experience with AWS services at no cost. However, users should be aware of usage limits and closely monitor their resource consumption to avoid unexpected charges once the free tier period expires. Explain the concept of availability zones in AWS. Availability zones are isolated data center facilities within a region that are designed to be independent of each other. AWS customers can deploy resources across multiple AWSs to achieve fault tolerance and high availability. Each AWS is essentially a separate physical facility with its own power, cooling, and networking. Distributing applications across AWSs helps ensure that if one AWS fails, the others can continue to operate. What is AWS Lambda, and how does it differ from traditional server-based architectures? AWS Lambda is a serverless computing service that allows developers to run code in response to events without provisioning or managing servers. With Lambda, you only pay for the compute time consumed by your code. This contrasts with traditional server-based architectures where developers must manage servers, scaling, and infrastructure. Lambda is well suited for event-driven and microservices architectures. How can you enhance the security of your AWS account? To enhance the security of your AWS account, you should implement practices such as enabling multi-factor authentication for account access, regularly rotating access keys, using IAM roles and policies to control permissions, encrypting data in transit and at rest, and regularly auditing and monitoring account activity using AWS CloudTrail and AWS Config. What is Amazon VPC and why is it used in AWS? Amazon Virtual Private Cloud enables users to launch Amazon Web Services resources into a virtual network that they have defined. It provides control over the virtual networking environment, including the selection of IP address ranges, creation of subnets, and configuration of route tables and network gateways. VPC is used to isolate and secure resources within the AWS cloud and provides a customizable and private network environment. Explain the purpose of Amazon Relational Database Service in AWS. Amazon RDS is a fully managed relational database service that simplifies database administration tasks such as setup, patching, and backups. It supports multiple database engines such as MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, and Microsoft SQL Server. Amazon RDS allows users to focus on their applications without worrying about the operational aspects of database management, providing scalability, high availability, and automated backups. What is AWS CloudFormation, and how does it simplify infrastructure deployment? AWS CloudFormation is a service that enables users to define and provision AWS infrastructure as code. With CloudFormation templates, users can describe the resources and dependencies needed for their applications in a declarative way. This allows for consistent and repeatable infrastructure deployments, simplifying the process of creating, updating, and deleting AWS resources. How does AWS handle data durability and reliability in Amazon S3? Amazon S3 is designed for 99% durability of objects and 99% availability over a given year. This is achieved through data replication across multiple devices and facilities within an AWS region. S3 automatically stores multiple copies of each object across different availability zones, providing high durability and reliability for storing and retrieving data. What is AWS Elastic Beanstalk, and how does it simplify application deployment? AWS Elastic Beanstalk is a fully managed service that makes it easy to deploy and run applications in multiple languages, including Java, .NET, Python, Node.js, and more. Elastic Beanstalk handles the provisioning of infrastructure, such as Amazon EC2 instances and load balancers, as well as the deployment and scaling of applications. This allows developers to focus on writing code without worrying about infrastructure management. How can you monitor and troubleshoot AWS resources? AWS provides services like Amazon CloudWatch for monitoring, logging, and alerting on AWS resources. CloudWatch allows users to collect and track metrics, collect and monitor log files, and set alarms. Additionally, AWS X-Ray provides distributed tracing to analyze and debug distributed applications. These tools help in monitoring, identifying performance issues, and troubleshooting applications running on AWS. Thank you for watching this video. We provide hands-on training with labs, homework, group projects. Prepare you for the certification. Provide real projects. Internship opportunities. Support you in Resume LinkedIn. Staffing support. Provide tech references. In-person online class. Class retake options and more. Call us at 884-948-1968 for your free career consultation meeting. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest videos.